unlikely. All right. Well, do you want to start us off here, buddy?
Dire team ban.
Alright, so welcome to everybody's watching the stream.
More excitement! More excitement!
Dude, there's four people looking at the stream, and one of them is like myself
10
looking at the
seconds
dashboard.
remaining.
And, well, one's me. So.
Okay,
Still
the-
excited. Oh, okay. Listen, it
Seconds
doesn't
remaining.
matter if there are only 2 people or 200.
yeah,
You got to keep that energy, bro.
teach me,
Let's try it again from the top.
Teach me, senpai, please.
Hello and welcome to DotaBattles Season 2. Tonight we have a best of 2 featuring Spaghetti and Corey Sounds of Pain, aka Chop. I am Despair, who is not the host nor the cameraman, but I'm filling in for someone who couldn't do the intro properly, in my humble opinion, and that would be my good friend here, Shakushu.
Yeah, Shakushu is my name. Hello, guys.
Okay, can you take it from here now?
Radiant team
Yeah,
ban.
also, I would have to say that the Dire team's name is not Spaghetti, it's Vomit on his sweater already. Which is pretty much the same thing.
Oh, vomit on a sweater already, like, yeah.
The
Okay.
good old Eminem song.
Yeah, exactly. Is it from 8 Mile? What is the name of that song?
It's Lose Yourself.
That's right. Okay.
Radiant team ban.
Sorry, it was popular a million years ago.
Yeah.
I don't really recall that stuff.
Back before the Beatles and all that shit.
Did you say back before the Beatles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so
how about,
10 seconds
how about we
remaining.
get into the bands here?
yeah, the Lycan and Mirana band
Dire team
pretty
ban.
common actually.
Well,
it's the third
definitely.
week, and I think those two have been banned like on the first phase every time.
Yeah, I know last season in the captain's draft, it was like Lycan, definitely. If Lycan was in the pool, Lycan was very quickly out of the pool. Because
Yeah.
the few times that he managed to get through, like, teams paid for it dearly. And Marana, even though, I was
Radiant
talking to
team
you about
pick.
not really following the current metagame, in the, one match that I saw today,
Radiant team pick.
Marana was on every single ban list for the teams that I saw.
Yeah, with
I guess she's still just amazing.
with Moonlight Shadow, she can pretty much
Dire team
initiate
pick.
fights for her team, and she can also
And then also
like,
get everyone the hell out of there. Yeah.
exactly. It's pretty good, and the arrow is too good for positioning and stuff. So
And then for vomit on his sweater already, we've got Bane banned, and then Crystal Maiden. As far as supports, again, I'm not too familiar with the metagame nowadays, but that still seems pretty
10
standard. Like,
seconds
it
remaining.
doesn't surprise me to see either one of them in there.
yeah, Crystal Maiden, like it's the solid.
It's
support.
still just
seconds
ridiculous.
remaining.
Bane is probably banned because they might want to get something like Lifestealer
Reserve time.
or a carry heroes dependent on Blacking Bar.
Or you also see Bane picked up a lot when you've got skill shots. Like, I know Marana being picked up after a Bane was always pretty
Dire
popular,
team
just so you
ban.
can do the Nightmare and then set up that arrow. I mean, it requires some amount of timing, especially early on, but not as much as trying to set up an arrow with like an Astral Imprisonment or
Yeah.
something like that.
Actually,
10 seconds remaining.
the combo with the Mirana arrows getting better with
5
Shadow
seconds
Demon.
remaining.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I was going to say Shadow Demon.
Radiant team ban.
What's the name of this? Disruption. It
Yeah.
was another one, just like the Astral Imprisonment, where it was always like you had to be on top of your shit.
Yeah, because with Disruption, actually, when you throw the arrow at it, if the guy
10
is like
seconds remaining.
goes out of Disruption and the arrow's almost gone, it's
5
still gonna stun
seconds
him.
remaining.
Like the hitbox is huge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and also Shadow Demon
Reserve
can
time.
do the good old Soul Catcher for
Oh,
a nifty
yeah.
20 to 40%, no, 50% increased damage.
Yeah, I want to see. I've seen some
Radiant team
ridiculous
ban.
plays from Shadow Demon last season. There was one game in particular. I forgot who it was, just absolutely destroying a Clinks who kept coming into base. And it was a Shadow Demon against the
10
Clinks.
seconds
And
remaining.
the Shadow Demon was pushing them away every single time.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the past. For the picks, Corey's House of Pain, we've got
Radiant team
Invoker,
pick.
Treant Protector, and they're just about to pop in for their third. Like Treant Protector, I was talking to you a little bit earlier. That still seems pretty popular.
It's pretty good. Actually, I like Curry's House of Pain's draft so far because Invoker can be like he can go for the mid lane, or offlane Invoker is pretty good too. And Treant can be a support in the offlane, so they're pretty much
10
versatile right
seconds
now.
remaining.
Yeah. And so they've got a lot of. They haven't shown their hand
5
necessarily.
seconds
Like
remaining.
Vomit and his sweater already got the Death Prophet and Shadow Shaman. They're going for the heavy
Reserve
push lineup.
time.
Oh yeah, but I mean, would you expect to see Death Prophet in mid, or you think that they'll put Death Prophet somewhere else?
Yeah, Death Prophet mid is probably
Now,
what's gonna happen.
that's pro. Invoker against Death Prophet, would that be Quaswex build? Do you think that the Invoker would go Quaswex against Death Prophet, or do you have
yeah,
enough
probably.
flexibility to go Exhort and still be okay? Just try to out damage and out harass.
No, I think Invokers
Radiant team
Invokers
pick.
go Quaswex pretty much all the time now, cause
Still.
yeah, still.
Okay. I don't know. I'm still just a big fan of the Exort build, or was.
Yeah, the good old skill shot with the Sud Strikes.
Yeah, exactly. And then they nerfed the Forge Spirits, and everyone got kind of butthurt about using something that wasn't as good as it used to
10
be,
seconds
which I understand,
remaining.
I guess. And so Corey's House of Pain picks up a Venomancer, and then
5
for
seconds
Vomit
remaining.
Sweater already, like you said, Death Prophet and Shadow Shaman's pushing more, or it's looking like it's more towards a
Reserve
push-heavy
time.
lineup.
Mhm.
Abaddon, like how does that
Well,
fit it just to provide presumably a little bit of extra protection for their carry, which is forthcoming?
actually, it kind of fits because when you go for a heavy push lineup, you kind of want to get all the towers down by 20 minutes, maybe. That's pretty much the timing that you get the mech online. So if you get a lot of heals, you can
Dire team
5-man.
pick.
And just
Like,
go instantly into 5-manning and
Yeah,
and
you can
seal the deal.
instantly go 5-manning mode, and you just steamroll like mid lane. There's nothing much the enemy team can do.
Okay, and then for Corey's House of Pain, we've got Darkseer, which right before the end of last season, in the professional scene at least, Darkseer it seemed like making a bit of a comeback.
Mm-hmm.
Radiant team ban.
Vacuum now sitting in a whopping 28-second cooldown.
Jesus Christ. Did they increase it again?
Probably.
Or is that still just... Yeah, like every time you see Darkseer, it's like, okay, well, let's go ahead and kick Vacuum up a little bit.
It used to be like
Dire
12
team
seconds.
Yeah, back when I first started watching Dota, the professional scene, it was ridiculously low, and Darkseer was all you saw.
Yeah, Darkseer was everywhere. It looks
And
like
then-
Curry's House of
seconds
Pain is going
remaining.
for more of a team fight wombo combo lineup.
5
Like,
seconds
I'm
remaining.
super okay with that. God, I was so sick of seeing nothing but pushing lineups.
the Darkseer, Venomancer, Treant Protector.
Radiant team pick.
Are you kidding me?
No, we are not kidding. Random chick in the background.
That's not us!
That's the sort of professionalism that you get on DotaBattles.
Yup.
All right, and for Vomited a Sweater already, I'm just calling him Spaghetti. Fuck it. Spaghetti's final bands,
10
we've got
seconds
Doom,
remaining.
Ancient Apparition, and Luna.
Bitch!
And then Corey's House of Pain, we've got Nature's
5
Prophet,
seconds
Tiny,
remaining.
and Faceless Void. And
Yeah.
it looks like, I want to say, just me,
Reserve
that
time.
Corey's House of Pain's Chops decision to ban out the Tiny and the Faceless Void is... I don't know, do you think that's going, okay, well, we know that you need a heavy hitter, so let's try to take out two heavy hitters that we might be concerned about? Or like, what's the reasoning behind that, do you think?
Actually, Tiny and Void are hard carries that don't need that much farm to go online. I mean,
What?
You won't-
Fuck
you-
you, they do.
not really, because like Tiny only needs like an Aghanim Scepter, and Void, you can go Void Mask of
Dire
Madness.
team pick.
and actually do a lot of damage with that. Because the bashes proc like crazy.
Alright, I'll take your word for it. I don't entirely believe you. But of course, I
Like,
guess it doesn't really matter if it's just a thing that is true.
But I mean, if they would go like anti-mage wouldn't go at all with a
10
pushing
seconds
lineup.
remaining.
But Void and Tiny,
5
maybe.
seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
and I know Tiny can definitely push down some towers, so that would have worked really well
Reserve
with
time.
Spaghetti's strategy. And then for Spaghetti's bans, Doom, Ancient Apparition, Luna in the last patch got a little bit of a nerf to her agility gain. Is that correct? But is she still pretty dominant?
Yeah, she's still viable.
Yeah,
Still
okay.
pretty good, hard carry.
And then Ancient Apparition is, I'm going to assume, still retarded, as is Doom. Gyrocopter. Okay. Oh my god. That's what I was going to ask. Ember Spirit. Is Ember Spirit still ridiculously fucking OP? Is
Yeah.
he still just a pain in the ass every time he comes out? Okay, cool. Well, this will be exciting.
Alright, so we're gonna have to find a name for Abaddon.
Dash.
Dash?
Dash.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it almost sounds too cool for how shitty that name actually is.
Yeah. Let's call him Abaddon.
Ooh, let's call him Morse.
Morse? Oh
Yes. Like Morse
Morse.
code? It's appropriately shitty, I think.
Yeah, I think.
10 seconds remaining.
Is there something I need to do here? Am I not?
Oh, they're taking their time.
There we go. Okay.
Alright. So, might as well start now to introduce the teams.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Go ahead,
start
man.
with
Take
Radiant.
Prepare
So, for Chop,
battle.
we're gonna have Wisemanism playing on the Darks here, probably going to the offlane.
That's a good call, I think.
Yeah. Actually, it looks like they're gonna go smoke mid.
Ooh. I fucking love it.
Well, Kuribo is gonna play Ember Spirit, BC, and the big old Treant Protector, and Pretty Boy Swag is gonna be playing Invoker, and Freak is gonna be playing the Venomancer.
All right, and for Spaghetti, we've got Morse on the Abaddon down in the bottom lane. We've got Wolves Please on the Jakiro, who is also making his way down to the bottom lane, it looks like. For the Death Prophet, we've got Rain and
30
Fire on the Death
seconds
Prophet.
to
Rain and
battle.
Fire I'm familiar with, going to be in the middle lane. We've got Avenged on the Shadow Shaman up at the top lane, and following Avenged is AJ Riddle on the Gyrocopter. And the Good Luck Have Fun's come out, but...
Yep.
Oh, cool, pause! Yes!
The good luck have fun followed by the pause.
Yeah, and it doesn't, like... Unless Avenged gets really crazy with the route that he takes to place a ward, they're probably not going to find him. As a matter of fact, yeah, they're... Wait, are they still smoked up? I can't tell.
No.
No, they're not. Yeah, so that sucks. It's always exciting, though, to see those sorts of early moves. Speaking of excitement, here we go.
Oh yeah.
And so, Jakiro and Abaddon down on the bottom lane, are they going to rotate at all, or do you think you're just going to do a 2-1-2 lane setup?
The battle begins.
I think a 2-on-2 lane setups. Actually, what? Okay. Yeah, they might do a 2-on-2, or maybe just leave a Gyrocopter solo against Darkseer. That would be the best option, I think.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll see how that comes out.
Yeah.
But they're definitely not going to do that.
Oh, looks like there's gonna be a gank on Death Prophet.
Yeah, they've been waiting there a while, too. And so
Yeah.
maybe the smoke...
Yeah, no, they're
Here
gonna
comes the Venomous Gale, and yeah,
First blood.
there's your first blood.
and fire going down to Venomancer.
First blood.
Rip, you fucking noob. And that's, I hate calling these games early, man, but I think that's GG. I think we can both agree 100% that that's GG. That Spaghetti should really just
Yep.
up now.
Reports going down right now.
Report Death Prophet for feeding. And so,
Pretty Boy Swag's gonna be taking the advantage in the last hit right now, since Dead Prophet's gonna be absent for on the lane for a bit.
yeah, and that's well, not only that, but just being able to soak up that that experience without it being contested by any sort of denies. Denies do give half experience, yeah. Am I?
No,
fucking
they
mistaken?
don't.
Oh, shit.
They don't give you. They don't give XP, but it's reduced XP for the enemy.
Okay, gotcha. Well then, forget what I was about to say. I'm an idiot.
Radiant is gonna try lane bottom, going against Abaddon and Jack Hero. I really think the Dire should send Shadow Shaman down bottom.
I'll agree with that assessment. Shit, I got nothing to lose. And I mean, they could use the help. I think that with the Ether Shock on top of the shield, on top of the Ice Breath and the Ice Path, Liquid Fire, and just the basically amount of damage that they can do to one like maybe Freak, they catch out the Venomancer. I don't know that they could necessarily get the Treant Protector. Speaking of, on the bottom lane, that was a missed Ice Path from Wolves going on Ember Spirit. I think that was a little hopeful. Maybe it was just zoning.
Probably zoning Ice Path.
Yeah, if it misses or seems otherwise inexplicable, the answer is zoning.
Yeah. So if you notice, bottling, there was a nice try of dewarding the the actual ward, but both sentries are not seeing it.
Yeah, womp womp.
So nice
okay.
ward by
Hey, it's nice to
Force.
see the effort.
Mhm.
Like last season, there were a few instances where dewarding went on, but for the most part, it was like non-existent. As far as I remember it. Of course, it varied from team to team.
Yeah. Some teams went to the final and others didn't. Oh, yeah, I said it.
Your team, yeah, your team was one of the ones in the finals. Bottom lane,
Oh.
got a bit of harassment going on Toby C here, a little back and forth.
Actually, he
But-
didn't have any mana for the Leech Seed. He could probably have gone an Abaddon.
Well, they're gonna try to do something now.
He needs more mana.
Yeah,
Oh.
the Aphotic Shield, that was definitely a zoning Ice Path. The Aphotic Shield pops. Toby
Oh.
C, there's the Leech Seed.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Decides to use the Treant Armor. Probably going to fall to the tower. Yep.
Oh, yep, there he goes.
And Freak taking a lot of damage from the Liquid Fire. He's gonna be safe though.
Yeah, and Morse's last second Aphotic Shield, though, definitely saved him from dying.
Yep.
And so that's one thing to be said about the lane. I mean, they may not have all the kill potential in the world, but they can still get shit done, obviously. And, I mean, if Abaddon is up there in front, soaking shit up with the Aphotic Shield, he's probably gonna live.
Yeah, they're gonna get more XP than like Venomancer is still 3 and Treant Protector is still 2.
Oh, yeah, and there is that. And of course, on the other side of the coin, we've got the reverse, or well, the reverse should be happening up in the top lane with Wise on the Darkseer, soaking up a lot of XP versus it being split in two for Avenged and AJ Riddle.
Oh, looks like Alan managed to get Ember Spirit. Another zoning Ice
Yeah.
Path.
That's embarrassing. And you know what? Of course, not being a good player at all.
Oh, Abaddon.
Oh, he just went for it and he paid.
Oh, the thirst for blood.
Yeah,
The thirst was real.
the fucking murder boner, man.
Radiant's
It gets
middle
hard
tower
and
is
it
under
does what it
attack.
wants. That was a move that I would have made.
Mhm.
So
Dire's
I
top
completely,
tower is under
you know what?
attack.
Honestly, I completely agree with that decision, and I want to see more decision making like that.
Invoker doing a lot of damage to the Dead Prophet, but You almost get caught in a sandwich with AG Riddle playing on a gyrocopter.
Yeah, but that ward caught him out at the last second. Or actually, I don't know. Was
No,
is that just an invis rune from Avenged,
Dyer's
or
top tower is under attack.
because only one of them was invis when they went past the
yeah,
ward there.
Maybe.
But I didn't see if there was a smoke used or not.
Oh, Wise Manus and maybe getting.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I think he's going down.
there's that shackle. Your surge can't save you now. And so, what I was gonna say earlier was Wise and the Darkseer not having to worry about that shared experience.
Radiant's top
I would
tower is
imagine that
under
he would
attack.
eventually pull out some sort of level advantage, but it does not seem to be the case. And I guess that's just good play on Avenged part. I don't know if I've seen him stacking or pulling or anything like
Yeah,
that.
I think it was stacking and pulling.
Yeah, that's solid. And you can see right there he's
Radiant's top
close at
tower is
hand
under
when the
attack.
moment arises.
Bottom lane, 3 heroes caught by the high spat. At last.
But again, they're gonna fucking get away. Good job on that ice path there, Wolves. Good job, buddy.
Middle lane are just exchanging blows.
Yeah, pretty boy swag though on the receiving end on some damage here. Oh, and then missed that completely.
Mm-hmm.
Bad going down in the bottom lane. I swear to God, man, it's always the second that nothing's happening and you decide,
Dyer's top
hey,
tower
nothing's
is under
happening. I should
attack.
talk about something else now.
Yup.
Speaking of talking about something else, though, and this game not providing all that much. Well, okay, that's not fair. I don't want to be an asshole. It's
Yeah,
been
it's not-
reasonably exciting. There's been some kills back and forth. There've been some trades, so that's good.
It's not like it's a Chinese dodo.
Yeah, exactly.
So
But I was
No,
going to say, looking at the net worth, I think that's reasonable to look at right now. Just because, I mean, it's 8 minutes in. Everyone's picking up their radiances and their rapiers and stuff at this point.
yeah, and the drums of endurance.
Yeah, you know, I'm bottom lane. There's an ice path on Toby C. Abaddon trying to come in and get some help or some hits. Avenged comes in with the hex and then the shackles. And
A nice rotation by Avenged
yeah,
right there.
ice path trying to cut off Freak. It forces him into the jungle, but he's going to be able to get away. And we even got Pretty Boy Swag coming down here from the middle lane, try to help out. But the skirmish is already over. They got in, they got a kill, they got out. Fucking solid play, I think.
Yep.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Where did was the Darkseer in all that?
Yeah, I think Darcy TP'd bottom. He's just not
That's
walking to the base.
Yeah, just in time to watch
Radiant's
everyone
middle
die.
tower is under attack.
Say everyone. So yeah,
One
look at
person.
the net worth. We've got Death Prophet, Rain and Fire, and the Death Prophet sitting at 3,300, and AJ Riddle sitting on 3,100.
Even after giving first blood, Dead Prophet still managed to get all the last that she could.
Yeah, and has been doing a pretty good job of it. Let's see the last hits denies. Got sitting on top of the list along with AJ and the gyrocopter.
Mm-hmm. Actually, almost not almost, but like 1.5 times the last hits of Invoker.
Holy shit! Then in the top lane, Wise and the Darkseer ends up getting a solo kill on the gyrocopter.
He almost went down too.
Yeah, well, almost doesn't fucking cut it.
I know.
God, if almosts counted as kills, I would be king. I would be the king of Dota.
you would be playing in the DotaBattles.
I would be playing in
Dyer's
DotaBattles
top tower
Season
is under
2
attack.
in the 1 to 1.5k league. Easy. I think I'm good
1K to
enough.
scrub league.
Well, I mean, as a stand-in, I'm probably not good enough to be on an actual 1 to 1.5k MMR team, but I could probably do a good job as a stand-in. Bottom lane, Cubby C gets Ice Path. Ooh, Kurbo on the Ember Spirit pops in and also gets caught in the Ice Path. But, oh, Venomous Gale just a little bit off. And by a little bit, I mean a fucking mile off. Jesus freak, what were you doing? And here comes Rain and Fire.
Yeah,
Radiant's
pops
top
the ultimate.
tower is under attack.
Wonder if
He definitely wanted to help out. And here comes Pretty Boy Swag, though. Holy shit, Darkseer goes down, Abaddon goes down, Treant Protector goes down.
Ring Fire is pretty low.
Yeah, there's the tornado. A little bit of the health. Are the spirits done? Oh, she manages to get out in time. One final shitty Venomous Gale from Freak.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile,
Right,
Dire's middle tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
Top lane, AJ and
Radiant
Avenged
structures
are
are
going to try to take that tower, and I have no doubt that they will get it.
well, some TP reactions from.
Oh yeah!
Radiant
Holy
team.
shit!
They only use the cliff
Yeah.
though, so
Radiant's top
nothing
tower
much
has
can do.
fallen.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing with Treant Protector. If they don't manage to kill a tower in one shot, he can just like heal the tower back up.
Yeah, and so I think, like, it was surprising to me to see Riddle back up there from the tower, considering that, and considering how low it was, with the Serpent wards up. Like, I think turning around to commit to that kill was a solid plan. By the way, I don't know, was that a fucking hyena in the background?
What?
All I heard was woof, woof, woof. Middle lane. Holy shit! Rain and Fire with Crypt Swarm absolutely destroyed Freak, and another one comes out and finishes the job. Tubby C looking to be a little bit of trouble here, but it's gonna be Morse that ends up going down on the Abaddon. You know, I don't know. We may just have to go to Dash. I know
Yeah.
it's too cool for the name, but Morse is just so fucking awkward to say for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, he
I'm
deserves
above
it
that.
so much, though. And so that was a 1-for-1 exchange there.
Look like more though.
Yeah, I mean, WC had to back out a little bit early. He was definitely low. I expected him to die, honestly. And then you got. I think they should dive. I think they should dive Freak, just to see another one of those Venomous Gales.
They probably can.
I know I've said it before, but when you don't have anything constructive to say
Yes,
about the
please.
game, you start insulting players. And I'm sorry, I'm picking on Freak, but it's just gonna happen from now on.
It looks like he didn't level up his ultimate at level 6. Went for the poison sting instead. Well,
I've done that before.
yeah, because level 1 poison nova costs 200 mana, and at
Yeah.
level 6 you have like 300 mana pool.
Yeah.
You can't even gale after. So might as well like gale and
Dire's top
throw
tower
a
is
bit
under
of plague
attack.
wards.
Well, I mean, not only that, but you've got some heroes in like Ember Spirit and Invoker, and even Darkseer. You know, when they're going for this team fight oriented lineup, like why have the Poison Nova when your team isn't 100% ready to fight? And like you said, you don't have the mana pool, you don't have enough items built up
Dire's
to
bottom
to
tower
support
is
your
under
Poison Nova and your Gale and all your
Dire's
Serpent
structures
Ward
are
or your Plague
fortified.
Wards. Here comes the Ice Path from Wolves, hits Freak and Tubby. He's gotten a few solid Ice Paths out this game thus far,
Yeah,
which I always enjoy.
mostly defensive.
Dire's
Ice Path.
bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top
Hey,
tower
even
is
zoning
under
Ice
attack.
Paths have their place.
Kirbo's gonna push bottom tower. It's gonna be
Yeah,
pushed back by a single rocket.
Mr. Riddle. Well, I mean,
There's a big engagement middle.
oh yeah. Here comes the Exorcism is out.
Wall
Aquatic
is
shield pops.
Kill, double
God, I can't even
kill.
follow what's going on because of all the fucking spirits. Freak trying to run his ass off, but he will manage to get away. I
doesn't
think
look
Rain and
real.
Fire should have gone a little bit more ballsy there. I think he should have followed Freak to the end of the earth.
Yeah. Like getting.
But I'm a very
auto
poor
attack from
decision
it.
maker, so it's probably good that he didn't do that.
Sex mouse.
And obvious puppy paws is obvious. Mouse is a classic excuse though.
Yeah, back in the old Counter-Strike days.
And so we're
Rain
back
and
on
fire,
here.
diving
Yeah,
hard.
rain and fire. See, that's the shit I want to see right there.
Doesn't have mana. Oh, they're gonna
So?
drop the wards.
Radiant's middle
And
tower
just like you
is
said
under
though,
attack.
like if you're gonna damage the tower, fucking commit to it because of that tree and protector.
Radiant's middle tower
And
has
then
fallen.
an instant smoke. I like it.
Dyer's
Just to
bottom
keep everyone on their
tower is
toes.
under attack.
They're gonna
Yeah.
go for Corbo. Is that what's happening? Or Kuribo?
Probably. I think
That-
he has
yeah.
he has a remnant. He's
Yeah, well, that and he just feels general a general sense of unease in his butthole.
yeah. I think that's the spider sense. Mike now.
Ugh, God, this freak guy, he is really pissing me off.
Next excuse would probably be like my microwave is unplugged.
Yeah.
If you're like.
Sorry, my keyboard isn't working.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Spaghetti has just made a full-fledged rotation down at the bottom. Kurbo
Freak.
doing what he can just to
Freak
kind of
is
slow
gonna
him
get-
down, but the shackles are on Freak, but so is the living armor.
Oh,
Oh, he
poison
turns
nova.
around to Poison Nova.
Radiant's
Which-
bottom tower is under attack.
No commitment after. Oh,
well.
never mind.
Hold that thought. Yeah, there comes the tornado followed up by the EMP.
The overgrowth too, but not enough damage.
It seemed like it was gonna be so fucking cool. Pretty boy swag, riding in on his twink. I don't know. I just see him riding a slender gay man into battle. I think it's the
Like a
name.
unicorn.
What?
A unicorn?
No, a gay man.
A gay man?
Yeah, a twink on a slender.
Is that all you call gay man?
No,
Twink?
well, that's what you call. Okay, listen. I don't have time to go into the intricacies of what I know of the homosexual community.
Okay, fine.
But yes, would be riding a slender, slightly effeminate gay man, or typically slightly effeminate gay man.
I'm okay with
I've
that.
offended all 2 viewers.
Wait, let me check the chat.
Yeah, I want them to both be gay, and both of them are like, "Oh, honey, no."
Someone says
Oh,
I
lame.
heard Despairs likes beer and big cocks. Just saying.
That's pretty solid. That's a pretty
Radiant's
solid
bottom
guess.
tower is under attack.
My wife's trying to break me of the habit, but something about a juicy cock, yo. Anyway, the fight's going on. AG Riddle with the rocket barrage ends up getting a kill on Freak.
Bring fire,
Rain
bring
and Fire,
fire.
deep territory. Actually, the
Yeah.
whole team.
Dyer's
Here's Pretty Boy
top
Swag,
tower is
who's been
under
doing a little bit of
Yeah.
work with that tornado and EMP.
Double kill.
To no avail.
Yeah, I mean, they're completely out of mana. They're wounded, but the rest of Chop is dead.
4 down. 4-0 in a tower.
You know, I really regret the Twink conversation. I was just so fixated on Pretty Boy Swag,
Radiant's bottom
riding
tower
in
is
on
under
that
attack.
little gay boy,
Radiant structures
that
are
I missed everything that was going on, and it looked like it was a great fight. Freak in a very precarious position here. But Kuribo, being a pro, trying to help him out. Venomous
Radiant's
Gale
bottom tower
on
is under attack.
Morse. Ah, damn it. Dash.
Dash.
Fine.
Dash Morse.
Fuck.
Radiant's
Just to
bottom
try
tower
to
has fallen.
scare him off. But they got the tower. They got what they came for. And so they're getting out. And they're pinging out Roshan.
Time for Guru Roshan?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Well,
You-
I mean, the
That's-
sort of dick slinging that they were doing down in the bottom lane is thirsty work. Got to go get that Roshan blood. It's kind of like a Red Bull right here.
Actually, that could be a big turnaround if Chop would go there. All
I
the
mean,
ultimates are up. Like
yeah,
vacuum, the wall, the overgrowth. Could be
they
huge.
don't have the wards to see it, and it could be a big turnaround, but I don't think that they have like,
We're
I
walking
don't
there right now.
think
Though.
they take him.
Are they gonna do it?
Yeah, they just no, they haven't gotten here. They haven't gotten here fast enough. Immediate dewarding by wolves. Sentry ward into a sentry ward. That's always frustrating as shit.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And so yeah, like Spaghetti's been doing a really fucking good job of like sticking to the plan that they had set with their
Dire's
team
top
makeup,
tower is
which
under
is
attack.
Pushing
take
towers.
Yeah. And on top of it, they've been doing a good job in team fights as well, which is where Chalk was supposed to excel.
Dire's
They should have
top
been
tower
getting
is
more
under
towers
attack.
though at this point in the game. That prophet didn't use her ultimate in any tower. I think it was only Shadow Shaman.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Rain and Fire's been popping exorcisms more for team fights, but I also think that that's been
Dire's
creating the
bottom
sort of
tower
space,
is under
you know,
attack.
exorcism scaring off Chop, for them to have those opportunities. Of course, that could just be me.
No, you're
like,
right.
Eating into things.
You're right, but
Oh, I am?
what? Yeah, you're right.
No, I heard you. You can't fucking take it back.
Shit. Well, yeah, I was about to say that with a pushing lineup, even if you can take team fights, you're probably
Dire's
better
bottom
off taking
tower has been
towers
denied.
because if the other team picks like they have the team fight composition, so if they can get the items for it, like at 25 minutes, if they still have towers, well, they're gonna win the team fights, and now you won't be able to push anymore.
Yeah, so the idea is to, even if you can win the team fights, try to take the towers so that when the other team inevitably gets online with their team fight, you still have all the map control and position that you need.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, I mean, you say they should be able to take more towers, but I mean, the bottom lane's got their tier 3. I mean, they're looking at the tier 3, and there's a tier 2 on the top and middle left.
Mhm.
I think that's pretty solid.
It's pretty good.
It's middle lane. We've got AJ Riddle chasing Freak once again, but Turbo comes in. Here comes a call down, followed up by an EMP. Cold snap, but not enough damage. It's defensive as hell. BKB pop. The wall comes out by Wise, but it doesn't. Nope. Avenged is having to run through it. His serpent wards are down.
He caught everyone with that tornado.
Yeah, but a nice mist coil by Dash saves Avenged, likely saves Avenged.
Ranking Fire going down, but the Age is gonna bring him back.
And does he have anything left? No. I mean, he should still try to cover the retreat, which looks like exactly what he's going to do. No, they want to take this tower anyway. Wise ends up taking a rocket to the grill. But,
bottom tower is
yeah,
under
that's...
attack.
We're still gonna get the tower.
Yeah, still get the tower, and I think, yeah, still won that team fight in my mind, even if an Aegis was popped.
Well, it was pretty even. Like that's what I was telling. Like now the Radiant team is getting team fights, so the team fights are even, and maybe at the next tower fight they're gonna have more trouble getting it. That's my guess.
Like, Chop didn't even get a kill in that fight.
That's true. But
Therefore, Spaghetti team fight 1. Bam! That's 2 in a row. Fuck you.
Fine.
There's Yuri now.
And so it looks like we go back to just kind of farming, or in the case of Wise Man in the Radiant Jungle here.
Oh, nice vacuum there.
Beautiful vacuum. I really like that. Solid play there, Wise. That's kind of like the, like the force staff to high ground when you're fighting someone on the bottom rune spot.
Mm-hmm.
Just one of those like, holy fuck, that really just happened. It's a cool play.
Like the Rubik telekinesis level 1.
Yeah, well, I mean, before they got rid of most of them.
Yeah.
Which I think is bullshit, personally. I thought it added that that delicious element of just absolute rage that Dota 2 I think needs a little bit more of, to be honest.
The little spice that gives you like the tickle of the tongue.
Okay. So we've got a moment here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the net worth. And I'm gonna say Shikushu, not too surprising. Yeah, we've got AJ and the Gyrocopter sitting at 11,000, and Rain and Fire and the Desk Prophet sitting at also 11,000. Well, AJ sitting closer to 12,000.
Yeah,
And then
5
Dash
towers now.
That almost
Dyer's
at
bottom
8,000
tower
is
is
number 3 in the
under
list.
attack.
And so top 1, T2.
Radiant's
Mass
top
Serpent
tower
wards
is
are
under
down.
attack.
Again, that like Rain and Fire is holding on to the Exorcism, and you know what? He doesn't even
Dyer's
fucking need
bottom
it for this tower.
is under attack.
Yeah, you're right.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
They're not even gonna contest it.
No. I mean, they thought about it.
Yeah. I think they could have.
Oh,
Darcy
middle
really
lane.
big.
They potentially cut out Wise. But Pretty Boy, once again, rode in on his Twink Stag. Or his Twink Steed.
Dyer's
Threw down the
bottom
tornado and
tower
the
is
EMP,
under
kind of scared him
attack.
off a little bit. And I've actually seen him do that quite a bit. I mean, you could say that it's just Quaswex Invoker, and then that's not anything special. But he has, in my mind, from what I've seen, he's been in some good positions pretty often to make those
Invoker is
sorts of
pretty
saves.
good to like make all the disengages, and he's a
Yeah.
pretty good team fighter.
Yeah. So anyway, I was just gonna say before we hit the net worth. Ooh, wait, may have to hold that again. Dash, playing it pretty ballsy there in the middle lane by himself. I just wanted to look at the items real quick, and Jesus Christ, do you see what Dash has in the button? Oh, and there, Rain and Fire in some trouble down in the river. Pops the
Dash.
Exorcism, but ends up going down. Holy shit! Call down comes down, wall comes down. Riddle ends up popping the BKB and gets picked up by, I want to say the missile or maybe the tail end of the rocket barrage. But there was that team fight that you're talking about.
Double kill.
So far going 3-4-3 the team fight.
Well, and
Like
that's
both.
the other side of the coin, is that there's the team fight potential that you're talking about, but they lost the Invoker, they lost Pretty Boy Swag, and they lost Kuribo on the Ember Spirit.
Yeah, and Trend Protector used his ultimate on Dead Prophet alone.
Yeah.
If he had
Freak
kept it for the
used Poison Nova as well. So, not
fight
I,
ultimates have been used like on like 1 or 2 heroes. It was not not really efficient.
I mean, maybe not the best engagement, but still, it shows that there is a sign of life there, that they can make some stuff happen. But honestly, Rain and Fire stayed alive a lot longer than I thought he was going to stay alive. I don't know if you saw, he started like here, and then I want to say ended up being force-staffed like down this way. Had Exorcism on the whole time. The tornado, I think, was landed on him after Exorcism was popped, which also gave him a little bit more time.
Well, that's expected from the Prophet getting the mechanism instead of a support. Gives the extra armor that she needs to stay alive, and extra HP too. Yeah, she's sitting at 18 armor.
Yeah, Spaghetti's going for another Roshan. Tornado comes out. I mean, they have... Chop has the ward. They know that it's happening. But really, all Pretty Boy can do is throw in a tornado, see what he can see. And that's another Aegis going their way. So, this is, for me at least, like the point of the cast where I finally like to take a look at the gold and experience graph. And,
let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's kind of what I said internally. Like deep down in my guts, I'd say they rumbled, oh shit. Because yeah, it's sitting at what, 10,000 experience and around 12,000 gold. That sucks.
Well, just the towers alone.
The
like,
towers, yeah, exactly.
Towers are like 1,000 gold for the team each.
Yeah.
And there's 6 of them, so 6,000.
Yeah.
Just the towers have been doing a lot.
Yeah, because I mean, really, the kill disparity isn't that huge. 13 to 20. I mean, obviously, Spaghetti's on top as far as kills, but I mean, they got an Ember Spirit. They got an Invoker. As a matter of fact, Ember Spirit has the Battle Fury now. Well, it should. Bottom lane though, he's That was a TP reaction by just the Shadow Shaman. And he got the fuck out of there.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of alone there. There
That's
might
true.
have been
I mean,
other people coming
yeah,
in.
Hex into Shackle, and next thing you know, that one person turns into 3 people. All with their dicks out, running towards you.
And then you're watching the Ninja Turtles.
Wait, what?
That's what happened in Rape Teams, no? All the Rape movies I've been seeing.
Stop playing. Freak with a venomous scale to slow down Dash and the Abaddon. Looks like he... Oh! Nope, there goes the borrowed
Turning
time.
around.
Ice Path comes in, catches Wise. Man.
Oh, throwing the wall.
Dash. Oh, great vacuum into wall on the part of Wise. But
Nobody going down.
Yeah, the fucking sustain on Spaghetti. The Abaddon finally goes down. Brandon Fire is also in a little bit of trouble. It just gets stopped right on the wall. Wolves.
He's gonna die to the tornado.
Yeah, gets picked up by the tornado. Oh shit, Shakushu. Shakushu, was this it? Was this the turnaround moment? Do you think?
The comeback is real.
I mean, that was a poor engagement for Spaghetti. Dash was like, I saw him do this in the middle lane, and he didn't get caught. But this time, he did get caught. He was, I mean, the rest of the team was coming in, but he was a little far forward and started getting like he got gone upon before everyone else.
Oh, he might be able to catch AJ Riddle.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And there goes the Aegis, and then.
Well,
what do you think the odds of him also dying again are?
I'd say like 1 on like red chances.
I also would have accepted 1 and abso-fucking-lutely. So
on
yeah,
a scale to 1 to like, are you fucking kidding me?
Kerbo going hard. And there's another zoning ice path by Wolves.
Oh.
The Shackles come out on Tubby C, and he gets
going down.
He gets manhandled. Tornado EMP once again coming out. Dash doesn't give a fuck though. He was okay. Well, he was getting out of EMP range, but yeah. And see, he is still leading the charge, and right now he is all fucking alone.
He's dashing through their base.
Stop you. I mean, I thought it would be a problem, but like they didn't capitalize on that. I feel like they could have. Or maybe they correctly assumed that he was the harbinger of a much larger force of hard objects coming their way.
I see what you did there. I just noticed Shadow Shaman went for Necronomicon level 3 first.
Yeah, damn it. I keep getting distracted. I wanted to take a look at the items. And the Abaddon has picked up a Sange and Yasha. And he's got another Sange, which I'm assuming he's going to turn into a Heaven's Halberd.
Well, that's the only thing he can do is with his Sange.
I mean, or he could just have a casual fucking Sange.
It doesn't stack with Sange and Yasha, though.
Oh, okay. That's a good point. In that case, Heaven's Halberd. Avenge sitting on a Necronomicon.
Actually, maybe it stacks because the Sanji and Yasha passive is called Greater Maim, and the Sanji one is Lesser Maim.
Beats the fuck out of me. And then you
In
got
both
Rain of
cases,
Fire.
fucking terrible.
Okay, once again, we're gonna have to hold that thought because here comes another fight. Wise with another good wall, or vacuum into wall. Exorcism gets popped.
Pretty much
All
everything
down
gets
comes
up.
down, but it didn't look like it really caught anyone. Maybe the tree ant? But the Mass Serpent wards are out, and they're going for this tier 3. Venomous Gale comes out by Freak. Doesn't look like it hit anyone. And Kerbo coming into the back lines. Oh, the Sleight of Fist, yeah. Sleight of Fist and some Searing Chains. Did some damage, just wasn't enough. Tornado hits Riddle and Dash, and Pretty Boy Sag is going to...
Dark Seer voice back instantly.
Yeah, like,
Hopefully not to die again.
He was doing a good job there, I think. Another vacuum. Will that be enough? Into the 4 staff. Miscoil doesn't do a whole lot. Aphotic Shield similarly was just fucking nothing. Oh, he's gonna get him!
Yep.
Oh, the tornado just barely misses. What? Yeah, I mean,
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Turn around, hit him.
yeah, right? Oh, the best possible timing, but then it instantly gets canceled.
Oh.
That's great. Oh! Wise just like, fuck your kill. I want it. And so this is one thing, and correct me if I'm wrong, this is one thing I've noticed about builds like Dash has on the Abaddon right now, and I've seen it quite a few times in pub games. And it's basically it feels to me just like a pub stomp build. I'm ahead, so I'm going to get some items to do damage rather than going for support. I mean, ostensibly, you've got Vlad's, which offers, you know, the aura, so that's kind of support item if you've got some gold to spend. But then, like, the Sanj and Yasha, with another Sanj, which, I mean, again, presumably, he's going to turn that into a Heaven's Halberd. And then, like, the phase boots, it just seems too, like, pub stompy, I'm going to try to be a semi-carry build.
Yeah.
That right now has completely turned against him. He doesn't have the support items that I think he could have. And you just witnessed right there, he was trying to chase down Wise with all of his fucking might, with all the speed he can muster out of his fluttering little heart, and he just couldn't do the damage to him.
Yep. Because Abaddon's not great semi-carry, I guess.
Oh,
I've seen a lot of Abaddons.
But that's why, that's the whole thing, is that I've seen plenty of pub stompy Abaddons that just piss. It's like, he's a fucking Abaddon. He shouldn't be able to do this.
Yeah,
And
like
just
Abaddon's
kill
going like
over
Basher
and
and
over.
Earth of Tarask.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe what you're saying is he didn't go pub stompy enough.
Probably. Well, I think going 2 Singes was...
Optimistic?
Yeah. Usually what I see is someone going Singe and Yasha and then disassemble it to get Evan's Halberd and Manta style. Because Singe and Yasha itself is not that good, I think, of an item. Well, that's my opinion though.
Yeah, I have no thoughts on the subject. I can't even think of a time that I picked up Sanj and Yasha.
Exactly.
I think a lot of people feel like that. I'd never really see a lot of Sanj and Yashas come out.
It's like buying like 4 ultimate orbs. Like you get stats, but
And so we've got another regroup period, and Chop has done a really good job of evening up the kills, and the fucking, like, the XP graph has swung up in their, I mean, closer to their favor. It's at 4,000 versus the almost 14,000 it was at previously.
it's almost tied up.
Bottom tower is
Gold
under
graph,
attack.
though, is, like, still pretty heavily in favor of Spaghetti.
Still didn't get any towers. They're gonna try to push the high ground now, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they have to. Because if Chop keeps winning these engagements... And here comes Exorcism by Rain and Fire. BKB's also popped wide, pops down the wall. Here comes the call down as well. Doesn't end up catching anyone that I can see. Poison Nova comes out by Freak. That's actually a Poison Nova I can stand behind. Pretty Boy Swag doing what he can as far as a skirmish. But,
Radiant's middle barracks
I mean, the damage is done with the Mass Serpent Wards and the Exorcism coming out.
Yeah, they got barracks. I think that was the main priority there.
Yeah, they managed to get both of them. Oh, and almost a save unavenged with a Force Staff. Kurbo stunned into an ice path. Were there any buybacks there? I do not believe so. And so really was it just
Was 1 for 1.
yeah, 1 for 1, but Spaghetti ended up getting both of the barracks there.
Yep.
And what do we got here on the Roshan timer? We've got another like 45, 50 seconds?
Maybe even less than that. Oh no, there's a second timer that appears, right?
Oh, yeah, true. And so, I don't know if you saw, but on their way back, yeah, and they've got the dominated Alpha Wolf there, ready to snatch it up. Middle lane Freak playing a little aggressively. If he gets caught by an Ice Path, he is just going to die. And once again, Dash with the Abaddon. Like, he's just going in there, man. He's out in fucking no man's land.
He's playing Abaddon like he's playing an Abaddon. What? Who do you think he is?
And then we've got Kurbo. I think pretty wisely in the top lane, just trying to get some more farm.
Oh, looks like Roshan's back.
Yeah, so the 45-second estimate was correct, it seems. Like, do you think that Kurbo's just... Yeah, I guess he's just gonna stack another Battle Fury.
What do you say?
Kurbo on the Ember Spirit. It looks like he's just gonna stack another Battle Fury. Go that whole route.
Yeah, probably.
And they're gonna try to make... They're kind of gonna try to make it a Roshan for a tier 2, but TP reactions come in. He gets hexed up. Exorcism's already been popped by Branded Fire. Here comes Shackles, and yeah,
going down.
That fucking sucked. And then meanwhile we've got Wise running down from the middle lane. I think he's not gonna have any problems getting away.
Yeah, the escape artist.
Oh well, holy shit, he's got a blink as well. No fucking wonder. Let's see how fast the missile can go.
Blink for stuff.
And here comes Dash. I got this, guys. Don't worry, I can clearly solo this Darkseer.
He has the cheese.
Oh, and he's got his Heaven's Halberd now. So
he's golden.
Yeah. Semi-carry online.
Battle cruiser operational.
Fucking StarCraft. I never want to hear StarCraft reference again.
Alright.
No, I mean, it was such a fun game, but then I think they fucked it up so hard with StarCraft 2. I don't know, I was looking forward to it so much. But maybe it wasn't even the game's fault. Maybe it was just something inside me had changed. So Shakushu. Like, maybe it was just my fault.
Yeah, probably. Is it like
okay. Stop playing! Tornado EMP coming out, but AJ has already popped the DKB. Which, see, I would say premature, but because, you know, normally you wait for the Aegis to pop and then you pop the DKB, but I don't know that he's in any danger of dying right now.
Oh, beautiful wall.
Great vacuum, yeah, great vacuum in the wall. Avenged ends up going down. Fuck. Eat my fucking words. AJ ends up going down, popping the Aegis. Rain and Fire, here comes the Exorcism. Pretty boy, I don't know what there comes another tornado, he's trying to do something.
Radiant's top barracks have fallen.
Nope, looks like...
Yeah, missile hits him Wise, Ice Path, he's gonna end up going down. Pretty boy almost walked into that fucking Ice Path. AJ Riddle versus Pretty Boy. Oh, yeah.
Calling the GG.
There's the GG.
So, I think the team fight comeback could have been possible, but they just didn't commit to it too much, I guess.
Well, I also think it was hard to commit to it. With as many Aegis as they had, as much map control as Spaghetti also had at that point, combined with the fact that they were up in their grill a lot. I mean, maybe they could have done more on after winning some of those team fights, you know, around the, 18 kill mark, 18 to where they are now kill mark. But there was also so much just regrouping to do and lanes to be pushed out that it was really hard for them, I think, to kind of capitalize as well as they could have. But still, I enjoyed it. It wasn't as much of a...
It was kind of back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, eventually back and forth. But, well, I mean, by the time I got to the point, Spaghetti had already kind of sealed their fate.
Well, that's what you get with push strategies. You get it or not. If you don't, you're gonna lose horribly. Well, maybe not horribly, but if your push doesn't work, well, you don't have anything left.
All right, and so I guess all there's left to do is see what's going to happen in game 2.
Yeah, we'll be